Forest gardening, also known as food forest or edible forest gardening, is a sustainable land management system that mimics the structure and functions of natural forests while producing food, fiber, and other useful products for humans. In a forest garden, diverse species of trees, shrubs, vines, herbs, and perennial plants are arranged in layers or guilds to create a productive and resilient ecosystem that requires minimal maintenance and inputs. Here's how forest gardening works and how it can create a self-sustaining ecosystem. Mimicking natural forests. Forest gardening is inspired by the structure and dynamics of natural forests, where plants grow in layers or strata, from tall canopy trees to low-growing ground covers. In a forest garden, plants are arranged in vertical layers, including canopy trees, understory trees, shrubs, herbaceous plants, vines, and root crops. This multi-layered structure maximizes space utilization, captures sunlight, and creates diverse microclimates within the garden. Polyculture and guild planting. Forest gardening emphasizes polyculture planting, where multiple plant species are grown together in mutually beneficial relationships known as guilds. Guild planting mimics the complex interactions found in natural ecosystems, where different plant species support and complement each other's growth and productivity. For example, nitrogen-fixing plants like legumes can enrich the soil for neighboring plants, while dynamic accumulators can mine nutrients from deeper soil layers and make them available to shallow-rooted species. Perennial agriculture. Forest gardening focuses on perennial plants rather than annual crops, as perennials require less maintenance, water, and soil disturbance while providing long-term yields. Perennial crops like fruit trees, berry bushes, perennial vegetables, and culinary herbs are planted once and can produce food for many years with proper care. By incorporating a diverse array of perennial plants, forest gardens create a resilient and productive food system that is less vulnerable to pests, diseases, and climate fluctuations. Soil building and nutrient cycling. Forest gardening promotes soil health and fertility through natural processes such as mulching, composting, and organic matter accumulation. Fallen leaves, branches, and plant debris are allowed to decompose on the forest floor, enriching the soil with organic matter and nutrients. Perennial plants with deep root systems help improve soil structure, increase water infiltration, and promote nutrient cycling by bringing up nutrients from deeper soil layers. Wildlife habitat and biodiversity. Forest gardens provide habitat and food sources for a wide range of beneficial insects, birds, mammals, and other wildlife. The diverse plantings and layered structure of forest gardens support biodiversity and ecological balance, creating a thriving ecosystem that fosters pollination, pest control, and soil health. By creating habitat corridors and wildlife-friendly features such as hedgerows, ponds, and brush piles, forest gardens contribute to the conservation of native species and ecological resilience. Self-sustaining maintenance. Once established, forest gardens require minimal maintenance compared to traditional annual vegetable gardens. The diverse plantings and perennial nature of forest garden species help suppress weeds, reduce the need for watering and fertilization, and create a self-sustaining ecosystem that can largely manage its own fertility and pest control. By working with nature rather than against it, forest gardening offers a low-input, low-maintenance approach to food production that is both sustainable and productive. Overall, forest gardening offers a holistic and regenerative approach to food production and land stewardship, integrating ecological principles, traditional knowledge, and modern agricultural techniques to create self-sustaining ecosystems that provide abundant yields while enhancing biodiversity, soil health, and ecosystem resilience.